So Minnesota is planning to replace its state flag. They're going to redesign it, the state seal. And there's a blurb about this at CNN. As you know, this channel is all about preserving great art, music, history, culture. That's what we do on the channel. I might throw in a tinge of politics, current events. I mean, we fight the real culture war here. Now, a proposal to change Minnesota's state flag, their state seal, actually goes back to 1968. Well, what was happening in 1968? The Vietnam War, all these social changes, women's lib. And yet all these protests on these college campuses, especially in the Midwest, places like Minnesota, Wisconsin. So a proposal to change the flag's design was passed in a bill in the spring of this year, 2023. And it's supposed to go into effect in the spring of next year, 2024. Now, the aim here is to most accurately and respectfully reflect Minnesota's shared history, resources, and diverse culture. The SERC, the State Emblems Redesign Commission, ended its submission period October 30th, and they're going to certify their final decision at the end of the year. So they'll certify their decision into this year, then it's going to go into effect in the spring of next year. Now, the current flag features a seal with a blue field, and in that seal you have a person working a plow. Also features a lake, the sunrise, and a Native American riding a horse. And people want to change the flag because they believe that this symbol of a Native American riding a horse is representative of the state displacing indigenous tribes. Well, I have a question here. What about all the Irish or Germans or Romanians or Ethiopians or whatever the ethnic group is, Polish, you name it? What about their displacement, their treatment in the state? Because we know that, for example, the Germans, the Japanese, the Italians, they were interned during World War II here in the United States. Now, some of the far out there entries include tater tot casserole, hockey sticks, a smiley face. But it seems the most popular are the loon, the state bird. Isn't that funny? Their state bird is the loon, given what we know has happened in recent years in Minnesota. No, we love you guys in Minnesota. You're actually my neighbor here where I live. So a shout out to everybody who's watching the channel in Minnesota. Somebody entered the phrase, cold like Minnesota, even a smiley face. So Minnesota is going to change its state flag. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Should we keep changing these state flags? Because here's the deal, folks. No matter how many different designs you submit or you finalize here, there's always going to be something that's going to offend somebody. Just like what happened with the Washington Redskins. They wanted to change the name to the Washington Commanders, and I brought up the point, well, you know, George Washington was our first commander-in-chief, and he owned slaves, and the word commander might represent masculinity, dominance. So people are going to find, especially women, will find offense with that. So how many changes are you going to make here? Are you going to keep changing the design of these state flags or the state seal until you just have nothing left? We should just do like a Jackson Pollock painting, right? Just smear paint all over a flag and just call it good. But then that might offend people who don't like modern art. So you can't win no matter which way you go here. So I thought I'd share this with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'm still trying to get over the sinus cold. If you did, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, at CultureConfed1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. And you know how we do it here. Like I say, getting over the sinus cold. You know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. I'll catch you next time, and you all have a great Monday.